Good evening, guys and gals. Let's take a look at this super rare kit, the AMT 1928 Ford Model A. Very cool box art. I didn't even know this thing existed until I was clued in by a buddy who built one. And so I started kind of keeping an eye out for it on eBay. They're pretty expensive, but I ran across this one and it was not too bad. So let's take a look at it. And so we have the body. Let's see. Opening doors, molded in visor. Pretty cool. Pretty nice looking kit as far as dimensions and things go. Okay. It's had a little work done to it already. It's got one of the slicks. One of the halibrands have been assembled. That's okay. Interior tub. Chrome stock wheels, won't be using those. This gives a lot of clues to where this kit came from. First of all, ouch, got a little melty there. This has a molded in frame to the fender unit. I just built one of these. The Woody that I did, the AMT Woody I did, was the exact same frame unit. So these kits are related. So I actually already have another one of these from the Woody / Model A Roadster pickup kit in the stash. So that's no problem at all. So yeah, that gives you a lot of clue of the familial relationships of this kit. It is an early version of the later MPC and AMT Roadster pickup and Woody that I just completed. Okay, so that's cool. So got some stock parts there. More stock parts. Grill shell, bumpers, headlight bar, moon tank, and Chrysler Max Wedge valve covers. So that gives you a clue to what this thing's got in it. It's got a Chrysler in it. And there's the stock block. This is pretty cool. This is a firewall if you want to do a motor setback. So this would be flush with the windshield, and it's got gauges on it. So if you want to do like to set the motor back for a drag car, you can. Let's see. Ooh, I doubt these are any good. Very old. Some really cool drag. 426 cubes. Yeah, there. It's a Chrysler, the A-Bomb. Very cool. The other drag slick. Well, that looks like a front. That's a skinny. Looks like a front. Ooh, a little melty. A little melty to the wheel. This kit got very warm at some point. That's probably why I got it at a reasonable price. That's okay. It's all here, I think. Oh, dog. A folding front seat? Ooh, that's really cool. I'm afraid I'm going to break it if I try to. Oh, yeah. There we go. Front seat folds. That's pretty neat. Yep. Got stuck tires. Oh, dude. Ooh, that's no bueno. I can fix that. Yeah, I can fix that. No problem. All right, so the doors got a little melty. Man, this kit must have got hot. Woof. What else we got here? There is the Chrysler Max Wedge with a B&M like Hydromatic attached to the back of it. Okay, so it's definitely got the drag parts. Full hood, got a little melty too. It's okay. May or may not use the hood. Anyway, it wasn't too expensive. I mean, the biggest thing is this Model A sedan body. You can get everything else from a modern kit. This door, that stinks a little bit, but I think I can handle that. got into this mold, got on this body line right here, but ooh, back of the door too. Well, I think you're salvageable, sure. Yeah, we can probably make that work. Anyway, let's look at the instructions because, man, it's pretty cool. All right. So it's got a roll cage. It's got the Max Wedge engine. It's got, you can do headers or manifolds. Definitely has a thing where you can do an engine setback, and you can put it back for the drag car version. There it is. For drag car, the steering wheel and the pedals go right on the firewall. It goes right under the dash. So if you're doing the Max Wedge, you want to do a drag car, you can do that. Pretty cool kit. A buddy of mine has a 28 Model A sedan that's a drag car called the Dragon Fly in Oklahoma. I thought I might clone his car, but either way, this thing would get a pretty heavy chop. They're easy to chop, straight posts, pretty much just come straight down on it. Not the best kit, but a very old kit that was maybe stored near a fire at some point. I don't know. But nothing I can't handle. And like I said, this thing is related to the modern AMT Model A kits that you can get. So any parts besides body parts can be replaced. So that is the AMT 28 Model A Ford with some meltiness going on, but a really, really cool box. Let's take a look at something else I also got on the subject of Model A's. Picked up this early iron 30 Ford Woody. I'm kind of in a Woody mood lately, and it was cheap. So this is going in the stash. All complete. You guys have probably seen this kit a million times. It's the early iron series 124 scale Model A Woody with small block Chevy 6.2s. It's got those cool wire wheels. You can never have too many wire wheels around when you're doing traditional rods and customs. And one last thing, a Monogram 32 Ford. So buddies and I were having a discussion about this kit and how, even though we love the Revell 32 Fords, we built this kit ad infinitum when we were kids because of the only 32 we could really get our hands on that looked good. Don't get me started about the AMT 32 Fords. I mean, I did build those, but I hated them. And even though the Revell 32 Fords have a lot going for them, we were kind of talking about how we always liked this 32 as far as proportionally. So I think I'm going to be doing like an 80s or 70s street rod build. That's an era you don't see built very much. So I'm going to be hearkening back to my youth to do a 70s or 80s 32 Roadster street rod. Bummer deal, this kit did not come with the up top, but I do have an up top. It did not come with the wires, but I do have a set of wires. Just these steely. So there's some cool stash ads. All early Fords. Big surprise. Take care, guys.